You'll do. If you like reseller content, toy content, like, subscribe, comment below. We are still chipping away at this giant bin that I spent 30 bucks on. $171 so far, and we're about halfway through it. I'm gonna try to get this done in two more videos rather. It's a box, so I'm just randomly grabbing from the bottom because I bought it all based on one item, which I've already shown. So everything's kind of fun for me. Okay, so just grab this. This is that cat stack game. I already threw away the parts because there's no value. So that was easy. All right, got a fistful of something, like a glasses case. So this was sold to me as a box of junk, basically. The guy was a collector. He deemed it not worth selling. Obviously, I had a contrary opinion of this. All right, a lot of heavy with TMNT, but a lot of other stuff. So this is a vintage Krang, 94. Now he is not in here. That's unfortunate. Usually you got Krang in there. This just his body. Some stuff I haven't listed because I'm waiting to see if I find all the pieces. So this is, of course, Jessica Rabbit from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It is a bendable. This is also vintage, 1987. I can't read the name of the company that made it. Disney Amblin. I don't know, must have been whatever the movie company was that made it. Cult classic that could go for quite a bit. I don't know if you've seen it. I saw it in theaters. It really wasn't meant for kids necessarily, so the idea there were toys for it, I could see these being quite rare at this point. This is a cool Raphael, like, spacesuit guy. I think the shell opens. Feels like it's hollow. It's got like a lever or something. I don't want to break it, but... Oh. Yeah, you can see there's a lever. It looks like the bottom would flip open if you managed to open it. What year is this? 2006. Okay, that's odd. So this is before Viacom. The reboot, basically. So that could be something. Yeah, we'll just dig into these three real quick. Alright, so I just put in 2006 TMNT Raphael because I don't think anything was in production at that point. No show, no anything at the moment. But he's right here. He is Night Watcher Raph. So when I do figures, I like to find one in the box, so you know what you're missing. So far, out of box with nothing, he's going for 12 bucks. So we'll put in Night Watcher. Only 23. That's odd. I also did spill out Raphael, though, so we'll take that out. 33. So not... Oh, okay. He comes with a whole half motorcycle. So like I said, I'm not going to list a lot of these until I'm done. And then I don't have to change listings. I don't accidentally sell something and then find out, I had the bike to go with them, and now I just have a bike, which obviously isn't a problem. Everybody's selling said bike. Got like a Ghost Rider chain. So this could be worth quite a bit. We'll look at sold listings, even though I'm not listing them right now. 15. So this is something that's fairly sought after. And looks like I'd get at least 10 for them. I would probably list them at 10. So just to keep this going. Do that. And then we got a 94 Krang. Oh, it's not. Yeah, it's Krang's Android body, whatever. We had sold listings up 730. So obviously, if you could remove goddamn Krang, you did it. I bet a lot of them are missing. I'm willing to bet Krang himself is probably worth more than the Android. So right away you see $75 with 12 watchers. You get this one 90. This is sought after. Because this character wasn't exciting. In the original show, Shredder was the guy. Yeah, Krang was like a boss, but he didn't do anything. Like, he had his cool base. But I could see people not picking this up at the time. You know, you're a kid, you got a Christmas list, what are you going to put on it? You got to get all your turtles, you got to get a couple Foot Clan, probably a Shredder, and then, you know, you got the Casey Jones, the Yosagi Yojimbos. This is way down the list. That means that there's fewer of them in supply. Yeah, so 42 10 watchers with no Krang inside of it. So I'm really hoping that little bastard's in here. We'll see. So 730 results. We already saw this. It was 265. And Krang with inside the droid, $66 without. This guy's missing the latch too, it looks like. I mean, it's just a bad picture, but 20 at a minimum. Now, obviously, people are buying this one, the front's broken. 30. Your Krang. Oh, wow, that's cheap. Somebody probably scooped that and stuck it in the one they had. Yeah, so, I mean, easy 20 on this. More than likely. More than that, again, you know, when you have vintage stuff, legitimate vintage stuff that has a buyer market, you can sell it at whatever you want. Eventually, the price is going to get there. There's not going to be more of these. They're going to get lost, thrown out, broken, and people are still going to want to collect them. That's not going to fade. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will exist forever. All right. So we have Jessica Rabbit, Bendable. And we have a dress. So, you know, so this is her. Holy shit. Let's hope that holds $60. So we have the dress, it looks like. I don't know if it's the original. Yeah, so this person's selling it 40 in the box. That other person's delusional is all. Yeah, so it has like the gem. So this is right. It's just not folded up correctly to like get the full effect, I guess. There we go. You rotate it. Anyways. So that's 40 in box. I don't know if there's a buyer's market, honestly. It is kind of an odd thing. So 88 Lexies. Change the year. And if you get the right name in, typically you'll get the best array. 16. And the prices are all over the place, which generally indicates nobody's buying it. Nobody knows where to put it exactly. So 16 for sale. Let's hope for something good. 9. That's not bad at all. I've got the dress. And that's, you know, an 80% sell-through rate. So, I could probably get 30 for it. So then we got to go back and see if you want to be the cheapest. This one's still in the box. Obviously way too much. Yeah, we could do 25. And that would be plenty. All right, into the 200s. Grab another handful. We're kind of like in bits on the bottom at one point. So that's a good sign. All right, this is I think it's probably Vulture from some universe. Yeah, Vulture. And I've pulled a ton of these metal figs out. Jada. So this is a high-end Wolverine. You'd tell just with the amount of articulation and detail that this was a really expensive figure when it came out. Now the claws are messed up, but these are fixable. I talked about this before. If you tape something to it that is straight, like a screwdriver, wrap it in paper and then tape it, it will eventually start holding that shape. You can apply heat, but when it's this thin, I would not. So what I do with this kind of stuff is I list it, you know, get a good photo, like snap a photo when the things are straight, and then I fix them. I just put all three together, like with a comb or something, and I'd store it that way, and then I know as soon as I unpack it, it's fine. So shoulder's a little wonky donkey. It's very stiff. But it's got some kind of slasher action, I guess. There we go. Yeah, so wrist pronation, hand pronation. So this is going to be a good figure. Probably McFarlane or something. Like, certainly what it seems like. I don't know if he really got into superhero stuff. It's more of a horror theme. It doesn't say. It has pegs on the feet, which make me think it's supposed to be on a stand. It might be that it says on the stand what it is. You don't even have a year, so that's just going to make this really difficult to find. Just for brevity's sake, I'm just going to Google Lens it. So I've already turned this into way more videos than I thought I would. But there's a lot of interesting stuff in here. Toy Biz Ninja Strike Wolverine. That's what it says. Alright, let's see if that's right. No, that ain't it. This is. Okay, so I guess there's more than one. Fair enough. No, the claws are wrong. That ain't it either. So we got these flared boots. Let's see if we got any other results. (2006) Toy Biz. We'll just get rid of Ninja. Alright, areas with broken claws. Mutant Racer. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool juggernaut. Mutant Racer is the name that has come up. So if you're not sure if everybody's full of shit, you just look at the name and see these are actually different. Oh, can't see that one. So Mutant Racer, and then this one says it too, but it's not a copied listing. So that makes me think these people actually know what this is. Okay. So he's Mutant Racer because he came with a car, which is not great. All right. So we got 25, 19, 17. I'm thinking this probably isn't going to go for that much. 0 sold. We got 1 boxed car. That's too bad. He's a good figure. So you're going to have to sell him in relation to just being a good figure. The Mutant Racer doesn't hold any value. I think I can pretty easily get 10 for him. Just because if I just list it as Wolverine. Cheap enough, people just doing a search for Wolverine figures. He'll work. He's a little odd, but not bad. Handful. Okay. This is part of Ninja. Oh shit, it's broken. This is one of the Samurai Ninja Turtles, I believe. That seems a little high. I don't know. Well, it's busted, but not in such a way you couldn't glue it. So we're going to set that aside. That could also be Shredder's cloak. I thought it was cloth, though. So we have Funko, Scooby-Doo, 2016, Shaggy, and then we got Napoleon Dynamite. Perhaps the least funny movie of all time. I watched it when it came out because people said it was great. I don't watch TV or movies. And it was definitely a waste of like a movie that, you know, I could have watched something much better. But anyways, Funko 2016 snack. Shaggy. So that's 150. Yeah. 53 of these. Asking price is very high. I like that. Out of box, we get a 14. 15. So 14 is our bottom dollar. They are selling 21 on that, but yeah, still 14. Awesome. All right, that's a good one. And pops are all over the place. I don't really get into them. I buy them if they're loose, obviously. Napoleon Dynamite. Just because you'd have to know everything about pops, and there's just too many to really dedicate your time to. So Napoleon Dynamite, vote for Pedro's shirt. $204. Is this real life? $35 out of box? I'll take it, but I don't get it. Right? 15 watchers on this. Oh shit, I'm sorry. 15 watchers on this. 35 bucks. Holy shit. Yeah, he moves. For a lot of money. This is the most expensive pop I've found out of a box. It was Napoleon Dynamite. Whatever. I'll do 30 on him. That works. I'll clear this off and we'll do another few handfuls. Decided for listing's sake, I'd leave the ones up that I'm actually going to list today. So I shuffled off the other two that I'm going to wait on. Got a piece of plastic to something. I have another of that Jada. Why is this familiar? This is the pull apart guys. Yeah. So this is a hero mashup. Captain America. Obviously, we want the shield. So I'm not going to be listing them until we're done. 2013 Captain America mashup. These don't sell that well, and it's weird because this is something I would have eaten up as a kid. Oops. So this would have been fun as hell when I was a kid, putting these together and making crazy concoctions, but they just don't really sell well. So 93 7. Yeah, that's typical. So with a shield I could probably get 10 bucks. Without, probably 8. So we'll just assume 8 for now. If I find pieces I can add to the total. This guy is familiar and I don't know why. It's not Martian Manhunter, is it? DC, yeah, it might be. 98. Not a DC guy, so obviously he's supposed to be doing something because he doesn't even stand up on his own. He has pegs at his feet like he's supposed to be on a board or doing something. He's vintage though. Alright, so should have a cloak. The stance is not explained. Oh, okay, there we go. Justice League of America, featuring a Martian and an Amazon and a Kryptonian. Batman's American. Cyborg's American. Who else was in that? Aquaman's Atlantean. Flash is American. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, so with cape, without, we'll see if this is going. Doesn't seem like a very fun figure. Yeah, I didn't think it would really sell. Like, it's, you know, action figures, you're supposed to do stuff with them. Like, this guy can't, he's doing a lot of kicks. That's what he's got going on. But, may not even be sellable, quite frankly. Even the ones in the box aren't moving. Oh, Martian Manhunter stuff isn't common, so I'm gonna put it down. I'll just assume I get $7 out of them. Alright. Gonna move some stuff here. We have swim goggles. We have... Ooh, is this a... Ah, shit, I thought it was a vintage shredder. This is like a Halloween shredder. 91. Okay. It's like really sticky. Son of a bitch. Something got on it. It's like covered in cat hair. Kind of gross. So I have to clean him off. But a 91, really large Nerf dart, too. 91 Shredder. That's an odd year. It looks like he has a witch hat. I don't know why. Oh, there he is. That's him. Okay. So he's got his spikes and stuff. The shoulder pads look like they'd be a weak point. So then we got one out of the box here, and it shows you the weapons. Oh, the shoulder pads actually come off. Is that why it's sticky? Did they glue this on? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, it's pegged into his chest, but I'm a little leery of the whole thing. Alright. Oddly low price on this. I thought this would go for quite a bit more. It is kind of an ugly figure, but still, you need a villain. So the accessories are going. Out of the package, $40 with the backing board and stuff. Several figures in a bundle. Backing board and parts. There we go. 16, 11, 14. We'll call it a 10 spot for now. Then we have a big Batman statue. It's got like some stuff on the bottom, like he's interactive with something. DC Comics, that's all it says. Oh, motherfucker. Something chewed his ears off. Probably the goddamn cat that shed all over that. I have no idea. This is like... It's not metal, I don't think. No, it's like a really hard resin or something. It's good quality. I mean, obviously the ears are very problematic. We'll do a quick Google lens on that. Oh my god. If the prices that it just showed me are accurate, I'm going to be pretty pissed at this cat. Kotu Ukiya Batman Art FX statue is what it's saying. That's it. So this must be a magnet that it attaches to or something. Because it doesn't have pegs, it has metal. Could be a magnet. Test it real quick. Yep. That's cool, minus pegs, you know. Okay. So without the board, what are we gonna have here? It stands up without it just fine. Obviously, we're missing some information. Try to narrow this down from whatever this was. 1200. Art FX. 750. 110 scale. Alright, so here's one without the base. 40 with base. It's sharp. And we have a major defect. 373. 121. So there's a series. They have different bases, I guess. Inbox 36. It's definitely going to have value. It is heavy as hell, though. Let's weigh it in. Probably 10 ounces, I'm guessing. No. Him and Joker, 40. 26 in box. So they're not super popular. It looks like the other ones kind of go for more popular. It's going to be worth something. I mean, the ears are bad. You could probably fix them, but I'll say 15 on it. Conservative guess on that. All right. Get a good fistful. I don't want to do 5 videos worth of this, but all right. So now I'm excited because we got another Napoleon Dynamite guy. A baseball hat thing. A really nice quality Harley Quinn. That could be really good. A 2012 Viacom Donnie with nothing. And this is like a vintage green. Nope. It's like a throwback. Oh, no, it's a masher. Okay. The color scheme made me think it was older, but all right. Brevity's sake, I'll stop this and get pricing. All right, so just a regular Donnie. We don't have anything with him. He's a $7 figure. The Green Goblin mashup goes for 10. Didn't realize Harley Quinn is missing a pigtail. I didn't know she always did that. That broke off. Whoops. Also has accessories that go with it if we can find those. But right now she's sitting at about 15 bucks, I think. Because it's tough with a collector piece when it's visibly broken like that. And Kip with his sign for his girlfriend from the internet. Not as much as the other one, but 15 bucks on him. So looking at that. So my prediction's between 300 and 400 on this, and I think we're definitely going to hit 3. All right, one more fistful. Trying to make it good. And I love there's loose stuff in the bottom. This bodes well for completing some of this. Another paper airplane. We have a classic Joker. Good articulation. It's supposed to have something with him. I don't know. The brand doesn't say. So that's probably going to be decent money. Boomco, Mattel. I believe this is broken. The slide does nothing. Nothing moves. Okay, that's odd. I don't know if that's supposed to come off. They wrote their names on it. And I think this is busted. Yeah, whatever. Probably had no value anyways. Non-Nerf stuff doesn't move, and only Rivals and X-Strike Nerf stuff moves anyways. Cat piece. We got another cat piece. More cat pieces. We have 2 more of those metal figs. So that'll be a decent listing when we're done. We have what looks like maybe a Iron Man arm that pegs into something, a piece. Throw that in a piece bin, a face to something. Couldn't even guess. Alright, so we'll look up this Joker real quick, and then I'll conclude this video, and then we have to suck it up and just do everything in the last video. Alright. Joker classic figure. Let's see if we can find it. Is this supposed to be like this? The pants don't look like, don't make any sense. Like, is this a thing? And it's hard plastic. You can't remove them. Yeah, it's that's what it is. Board shorts. Joker. Could not tell you why. Hopefully it's very... Oh, okay. But that ain't him. Unless they had several versions of this guy. I didn't watch classic Batman to know. It's not exactly the same. This one has colored buttons. That one does not. This must have happened in the show. Like, he wore board shorts. And it was a thing. So we'll do Joker classic figure shorts. And these are distinctively dark. There he is. Swim trunks. Oh, they want 35, and it's not a good picture. It doesn't say who made it. So we'll put swim. We got 100 now. We just need to find this dude in a box, and we'll have all our mysteries solved. It looks like a nicer figure than the ones that everybody seems to have, at any rate. It doesn't mean anybody wants it necessarily. Let's go to sold and see if it's going to pop up. Otherwise, I'll have to lens it. There it is. Surfs Up Joker. So he has a surfboard. So we'll put in Surfs Up. See if that changes anything. All right. 2015 figure. We got him without anything. 14, 11. Kind of don't think it's going to move. It's actually something you can argue this is a detractor because it's stupid. It's a campy, stupid thing from the show. So if you wanted to have, somebody that lived in a trailer park that wanted to have, a museum to edginess and wanted to have all the Jokers from first to last, they're not going to buy this one because it's stupid. But I'll list it for 8. I think it'll eventually move because it's good quality. Somebody looking to complete some kind of collection. But all right, 277. We got one more episode left, and we'll definitely hit 300. I don't know about beyond that, but any more Napoleon Dynamite stuff would oddly be nice. But if you like reseller content, toy content, like, subscribe, comment below. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.